Hello there, I'm Lew Bayer. Thank you for joining us on Consider Civility. You know, one of the things that we're often talking about in civility training is empathy and compassion. We ask you to always give people the benefit of the doubt, to assume the best of them. And we talk about what we call a soft approach, S-O-F-T. And in the training you would learn that each of the letters, S-O-F-T, refers to something. But one of the things, well, I won't tell you the whole thing, but I can tell you that S, if we start with that, one of the things with the S is we tell people that when you encounter incivility or people treat you badly for whatever reason, we want you to first consider S out of the soft, is it situational? Meaning, is this treatment, how this person is acting towards me or speaking to me, is this something that is situational? Is it something that is typical? Is the person treating me especially badly? Am I special in this case? Have they saved this behavior just for me? Have they singled me out? Or is it situational, meaning is there something maybe going on? If the behavior seems out of character, if it's not typical behavior, we ask people to consider that maybe there's something going on that you just don't know about, and it might not be appropriate to ask. Did something happen? Are you in a bad mood? Did you not eat breakfast today and you're hangry? There's all sorts of reasons, but the number one consideration is, if the behavior seems out of the ordinary, to assume that it's situational, that there's something going on that you just don't know about. And consider, for example, that maybe the person is hurt. We see that hurt people. So maybe they've just come from a meeting where they were treated badly by someone else, and it doesn't make their behavior towards you appropriate or correct or acceptable, but it does sometimes explain it. Maybe they have experienced something on their drive in. Maybe they've opened their email. Maybe they're overwhelmed. Maybe there's something going on in their personal life. We just never know what's going on with people. And so sometimes we would assume that it's situational, that maybe the person is hurting in some way. Can we respond to their incivility with kindness? Can we just ignore the incivility if it's only happened once? Can we come back later? My experience has been that when people hurt or kind of lash out or bounce back with bad behavior, oftentimes they repair on their own. So within a few minutes or a short time afterwards, they will actually realize how badly they behaved, or that they shouldn't have taken it out on you or somebody else, and they will redeem or repair for that behavior. And so always consider the soft approach, S being the first thing in the SOFT formula. S for, is the behavior situational? And consider that it most likely is, and if so, maybe the person's hurt, and so consider civility and don't respond in kind. Thanks for joining. See you again soon.